Okay, we're back with turn 2 of our Stonewall Swords playthrough for the 160th anniversary. Coming back with what could be an interesting situation here. So turn 2 started off fairly uneventful. Few failed activations, brigade movement, reserve movement, but Gary, or I should say Augur, activated Gary's brigade, and they were positioned just back here. They've moved up to now try to dislodge the 48th Virginia and potentially the 47th Alabama. The hope here is on this that they get a good attack going through here, get position, and then hopefully a Banks chit will help out to get them into a good position so they're not attacked too bad. So let's start off here with the attack. So there was a little bit of firing. The 29th, which was here, fired against them, ineffective. Then they all moved up. So now we're getting into the close combat segment, and we're going to have these 3 units attack the 48th, and then this one, the 66 Ohio, is going after the Alabama. So let's go after 48th first. So they get to defensive fire. It's going to be tough. It's either him. Those are both the strongest. They're highest cohesion. Really tough one to say. Everybody's supported. So I think we'll try for the 29th Ohio. So they're on a 4. I believe they stay there because they're in the woods. Or they're not in the woods, I should say, and there's nothing else to reduce them. So it's on the 4 column. Rolling a 41 gets us a 1 to 2. They're actually a 4, so they're okay. So now the actual assault. We will take. We'll actually take the 6th Ohio as the lead unit, adding these in here as well. So that's 6, 11, 17 to 4. So that's a 3 to 1 shift. So they start on the 6, 1, 2, 3, up to the 12. And what else do we have? They are going uphill, so that's going to shift them down to, so from the 12 down to the 8. Cohesion is higher. They are 4. They are 3 because they're unsupported. So let's see, 1, 2, and then back up to 10. And I don't think we need rifles. Yeah, so we're on the 10 column. 41 on the 10. So that's going to be a routine for the assault. 1, 5. So AD, and then MH2. So the attacking unit is depleted, and 48th takes a morale hit. And has to retreat 2. So they can go back 1 and then 2 into there. Okay, so now I think we'll have the 5th Ohio come up as well as them. All right, now this one over here. So we have 47th Alabama taking a defensive shot at 66 Ohio. They're on the 4 column. 36. 0 to 2. They are supported, so there's no effect. So now 66 Ohio is on the 5 column. 5 to 4, so there's no odds change. The 47th has smooth bores, so they'll actually get a shift. So 5 down to 4. The 66 will get the shift for cohesion, so back up to 5. No slopes. That's it. So on the 5 column. 51, 51, 51. It's a 0, 1, 2 to 4. So they are 2. Are they supported? I don't believe they are. No, they're not. No, yes, they are supported. Sorry. Are supported, so there are 2. So that'll be a routine. So it's routine hit. Oh, not good. Attackers reduced. And then a retreat 1 for the Confederates. So that kind of had mixed results. Geary pushed them back a little bit, but did not get any direct hits on them. So we'll have to see what happens if Banks comes up and helps to support that attack, or the Confederates get a chance to counterattack. We'll see you soon on that one. Back again here with turn 2. A little bit of interesting situation comes up over here. Confederates played a firefight, and they're playing it upon Ronald's 2nd Virginia and 4th Virginia against the 46 PA that had shifted up there during its movement. So they've got factor of 4. They will be shooting, I don't think there's any modifiers. No, there isn't. So it's on the 4 column. 53 on the 4 column. 53 on the 4 column. 1 to 4. 0 for tough. 1 to 4. Now, the 46 PA, notice, has a shaken marker on it. So they're 3, plus or unsupported 2. So that puts them into a routine test for their fire. Gets a 3, 4, retreat 1. So 46 PA needs to move back there. So Ronald's firefight made a difference to push them back. And as you notice, just for one comment, the 3rd Wisconsin tried to get away from them as well and was lost onto the broken track before. So now it becomes interesting because the last chit left is Winder, and Winder has 2, Ronald, who we just saw, and Tolliver. So we've got to roll for one of them. Rolls a 6. Okay, so that's nothing. So I think we'll take Tolliver, activate, and we'll do nothing except shoot if he's got anybody within his sights, which he doesn't. Okay. So last one for Winder does get an activation. So this will be Ronald activating. And now let's see what he's going to do. These 2 guys are out in front. But you notice he's way back here. I think he's going to have to maneuver. An attack would be great, but my feeling is they're too far back and I really need to 2, 4, yeah. And we really need to get support up if we're going to try for the Union victory hex over there. So we're going to go with a maneuver. Now the other thing is that the Union has a rebel fatigue that they're going to play. So that's going to have their movement. So first off, let's check for stragglers. And there are stragglers. That's not good. So we'll take those on the 33rd Virginia back here. So their movement is now half. So they were 6 for maneuver, down to 3. So they're going to go 2 to there, have to stop. We'll go 2 to there and stop. the 2nd Virginia and 4th Virginia are going to stay put. I'm going to leave this open. I could move 27th Virginia up, but that would block in branches units that are moving up for the attack there as well. So that'll be it for all the chit pulls. There's no remaining chits, so we'll go right to the end phase here of game turn 2. So start out again a little bit slow. I think the heat of battle of the day, given that 160 years ago, it was quite the hot day, has gotten to a lot of units. A lot of units did not move. I noted a total of 4 units that failed activations over here. Others that were fatigued, both Union and Confederate, which slowed them down. We did get Archer onto the board, so plenty of reinforcements coming in here, but as you can see, the traditional log jam right here in the woods is slowing them down from any type of counterattack. Ronald slowed down, as you saw, by the fatigue, and Early, again, he's one who failed to activate there as well. On the artillery phase, this guy over here, Dement B, was reduced by some long-range artillery down there. You notice Prince moved up here as well to kind of support in the attack. Geary still in his position. The Banks chit was not very useful and actually was going to Gordon instead, because they're in a pretty good position, even though they're going to get some pretty nasty fire from these guns. Figured it's better to get more units up here, and command confusion was placed on the Banks chit, which changed Gordon from a maneuver to a regroup. So he didn't move at all on there. Meanwhile, Crawford kind of falling back. It's kind of had a good start, but a couple of wayward movements and a loss of the 3rd Wisconsin Battalion have pushed them back a little bit. A couple units, the 46 PA and 5th Connecticut, are going back into back to where they are, back where they started from. The 20th New York is still out in front, kind of holding the line against Branch over here, and has some good support. So let me pause here a minute. I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see the whole board and go from there. Okay, back now. You can see the whole board in terms of where we are with everything. You can see back here, here's Gordon still stuck. Like I said, he was able to move up with a brigade movement order, but he could not get any farther than that. If you notice also from the Union guns, McGilvery and Knapp were able to move up into the cornfield, hopefully to set up some direct support for Geary and Prince's attack over here as well. We may move up some more of them up into the cornfields to help support and get better ranges on the Confederates going forward here. But a little bit of a slow start. Like I said, we've just completed turn 2, which is a 6 p.m. turn. We're going into turn 3. Now this is when Jackson appears, so this should make things interesting. Hopefully you can sort out this confusion down here between Taliaferro, Branch, Archer, Thomas, and get them moving. Ronald over here is moving up slowly, does have a good position to at least hold those 2 victory hexes and prevent any type of flank attack over there. So I'll get stuff started with turn 3 and be back with anything interesting and then a wrap up after that. See you in a bit.